Anything goes with Alex and Dan. This the podcast that you need. You just gotta tune in. Let's go. Anything goes. A couple of guys that keep the convo popping. Intellectual, thought-provoking, interesting, and sometimes choking. Sharing their opinions. Join in and listen. Let's go. All about connection. You really just don't know what you're missing. Anything goes with Alex and Dan. Let's go.
I'm like, nope, you should definitely be able to hear me.
What you eating, man?
Pulled pork. And so I actually made this. What my wife did is she got like hash brown potatoes, like little square cubed potatoes, hash browns.
Yeah, home style.
Yeah, I mixed it with sour cream, onions, cheese, and then I put it in like a baking tin and then put it in the oven for an hour.
Really?
Chef's kiss. Yeah.
Sounds pretty goddamn good.
It is pretty good.
Why you eating lunch so late, man? This is like the one meal a day?
Shut up.
I was just asking a question.
Oh, well, I don't have an answer for it.
Shut up.
When I'm hungry, I eat. When I'm hungry, I eat,
Have you eaten at all today? Other than that?
I had cereal very early this morning. Dude, this entire very long weekend.
Yeah.
Every day, 6 o'clock.
I've been up at like 8. I didn't have kids here though, so.
I wish I could sleep in until 8. Every day, 6 o'clock.
Is it just your internal clock or something going on?
I think my internal clock is waiting, like I'm ready to wake up. But then my wife is also moving around and I'm up. And there's no nap throughout the day. Like it's just up.
Yeah, no.
So, yep. Yeah, today I slept in until 7:30.
No shit.
Huh?
Still earlier than me. I
have zero inclination to go to work tomorrow.
I woke a little bit after 8 and I was like, I gotta get up just so I can sleep tonight, basically.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow at all.
Isn't that the craziest thing? The longer your breaks are, longer weekends, the end of it, you're just like, I don't want to.
Yeah, like I want to be a stay-at-home papa.
I think you'd be terrible at that.
So do I.
Really? I thought you were going to say some smart-ass shit.
No.
You're just like, yeah, no.
No.
All right, take a huge-ass bite and then open up the podcast.
You open the podcast.
I did.
Like talk with food in my mouth?
Yeah. Welcome to anything, just a huge-ass bite.
All right, here you go.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice fucking bite.
Hi everybody, welcome to Anything Goes with Alex and Dan.
Oh, perfect. That's the kind of.
We're supposed to have a guest today. Our first guest. What?
Yeah, she just, I don't know, didn't answer.
Baptist in the back.
Wow, we were supposed to record on, a couple days ago, just us anyways. What happened to that?
You didn't reach out to me.
You didn't reach out to me.
You didn't reach out to me.
I know.
I figured you were busy.
I wasn't. Were you?
No.
Both of us just didn't even get. It's like I just want to not talk to anybody right now.
Is that how you felt?
No. I feel like that most days, honestly.
I can tell that worked. Like, I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and you're just like,
That's
I hope
not
you
true.
really cut your entire arm off so I never have to see you again. That's how I feel when we talk at work.
If you cut your whole arm off, I'd actually visit you in the hospital. I would laugh at you the whole fucking time. Because how the fuck would you do that? A plasma cutter or something?
Stubbs, how's it going?
Huh?
You'd be like, hey, Stubbs, how's it going?
No, I wouldn't call you Stubbs. That's not offensive enough. I'd figure something out, though.
I had some stuff I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah.
I've forgotten every single one.
Really? Like just now you were thinking of it and then you started and it was like
no. It was like building up throughout the weekend. because I was going to bring it up with Abby here or stuff like that, but I just.
Well, what were we talking about on Thursday when you were like, man, this is why we can't talk at work? Something about, buying houses and stuff.
Yeah.
But we already had that conversation.
I don't remember the conversation to even have it. So.
That's fucking funny. No, something about how you were wanting to, where you're living now, you wanted to actually buy it, right?
I think so, but I think my wife went through and did all of her applying stuff. So I mean, we'll see.
Applying stuff.
Yeah, to get all of the. Gotta apply for it. I think.
I will officially be buying the house that I've been renting for almost 8 years here in a month.
Did they take off all of your rent towards the
if they took off all the rent that I paid, I would own this house like 3 times over. They took off $11,000.
So you paid their mortgage pretty much for 8 years on the house.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna buy it from them at what it's worth.
Right.
Wow, renting is the way to go. I tell you.
It's the easiest way to get in, that's for sure. Because I would definitely, when I went into this house, there was no fucking way I could buy a house outright. I couldn't get a fucking loan. I didn't have anything. I didn't even know what credit was.
I'm building my stuff back up. I'm not happy
and
with
now they're fucking sitting there. They'll send me 3 fucking credit card things a week, being like, "We'll give you $1,000 right now." I'm like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah, don't do that because I'll spend it.
Literally, I'll be like that. But no, yeah, that's how I was able to lease the car I have now. I finally fucking built it up. Took fucking forever. What I had to do was buy. It was weird. You know how to secure credit card, right? You know what that is?
Yeah, you have to pretty much put money into it.
You have to put money into it, and then when you spend that money you already put into it, you still have to pay it back.
Wild, right?
For years, I had to do that before I got enough. That was how I started. And I had way older than I should have been. I didn't start doing that until I was 20. Fuck, dude. 24, 25.
I mean,
so for the last 8 years, and I'm just now a year ago, I've gotten good credit.
That's a little wild.
That's with 0 late payments, perfect everything. It's a fun fucking time, man. Building credit up.
I read something the other day, and it was the most fantastic thing I've ever read. It's funny how a country can judge individual people on our credit, yet the country itself is in more debt than anybody's ever realized.
Well, yeah.
So, I mean,
isn't that for most countries, though? What?
I mean,
that's
I
just
guess.
how it works. That just makes you think, what is money?
It makes you wonder because we're paying so much in taxes. Where's it going?
How much do you think they get a day just from taxes?
$1 billion.
What do you think they do with it? Just burn it in a fucking pile. That's how we keep the heat around here.
That's why we can't go. Why Antarctica is pretty much just walls. If you go past that, you're going to find all of our money.
Yeah, that's where it's just in the icebergs that are melting. So, that sucks.
I read something the other day. Did you know you're not legally allowed to fly above the North and South Pole?
Legally? Yeah, doesn't some shit go on? What happens? Do you hit an invisible wall like a video game, or do you just get shot down?
Well, that's the thing. Somebody posted something the other day. Invisible wall. Like Grand Theft Auto. When you reach the end of the map, you just crash into it.
Yeah, it just boop. It doesn't make you explode, you just bounce back.
Well, somebody said that the poles. We've only seen Earth as what they've showed us on pictures, right?
Yeah.
Somebody said, but what if the poles are just walls of the Earth, and beyond it are other things? What if the dinosaurs are there, or like aliens,
What if,
or just something like
so
that? You know?
because there's a pole top and bottom, north and south, right?
Yeah,
And the rest of it's just wraps. So it's just a giant cylinder floating around.
allegedly, right? Allegedly.
We are the black hole.
Yeah. Did you listen to the sound that one black hole made?
What?
Did you hear about that? NASA finally captured the sound of a black hole.
No. What does it sound like?
I don't know. I didn't listen
Sounds
to
like
it.
a
That's why I was
queef.
asking you.
No.
That's what you thought of. Out of everything in the world to describe a black hole, you're like, I bet it queefs. It farts
bet it
for me.
does,
You're
too.
goddamn right.
Speaking
I
of
fucking hate you.
speaking of queefs, how come our penises don't do that? Can you imagine the sound of your penis farting? It's like, pew. Sorry, I forgot you were eating.
You better title, Why Don't Penises Queef?
That's our title? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Abby's going to be like, damn, I'm glad I didn't go to that one.
No, she likes that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you talked about a fucking noise a black hole made, and then you never told me. You do.
I didn't listen to it. That's why I asked if you did. I said that, but you're talking about queefing.
So you just don't know nothing about stuff, and you're just talking about it.
Yes, that's how you learn.
Makes sense. You want me to look it up?
No.
Okay.
How's life with a second monitor?
It's pretty fucking good because I can sit there and actually see some shit to make sure everything's still going.
Are you looking it up? Is that rallies?
It is.
I haven't had rallies since like the first summer I worked at Napide.
That's a long time.
It's been like 3 years, yeah.
Don't worry, you're not missing out on nothing.
Their fries are good.
Yeah.
I prefer Burger King fries over McDonald's fries.
What's your go-to fast food? Culver's. That's true. Like a week ago, I went there and got the mushroom and Swiss. I was like, Oh, okay. So I went there. This is funny. So I get the mushroom and Swiss, and I get a lemon. It was a lemon smoothie, right? It was so fucking good.
Ew.
Don't make that face.
Ew.
I love the lemon flavored.
Who's that?
Huh?
Who orders that?
I fucking do. I was just like looking at it. I'm like, lemon smoothie. I'll take one of those, please. So, anyways, that's what they must have thought too, because it was the most difficult thing to actually obtain. So I order it, and they're just like, blah blah blah, this much at this window. So
Blah, blah, blah.
so I go to the next window and I pay for it, and you know how they always make you park or whatever, pretty much, no matter what.
Huh? Yeah.
So they put that thing on my doorknob, and then I go and I park away, and this dude that's running food, he either has not slept in a week or is as high as a fucking kite. I'm pretty sure it was the latter. And he's walking through, and he walks up to my door, and he's like, "Mushroom Swiss burger," and I'm like, "Yep." And he hands me the bag, and he walks away, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I got a smoothie too," and he's like, "Mm-hmm." And just walk away, like, but I don't. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, "But I don't have it. What the fuck?" So I'm sitting there for a little bit. A couple minutes later, he comes out. He's like, "You had the smoothie?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I had this lemon smoothie." And he's like, "Oh, this ain't lemon." And he's looking at it. I'm like, "Okay, well, that's not mine then." And he goes back to my fucking door 3 more times and does the same exact. I swear to God, I thought I was in a loop. I was in a time loop. "You got the smoothie?" "Yeah, I had the lemon smoothie." "Oh, this ain't lemon." And then walked back inside. He did it 3 times. Finally, some girl comes out and she's like, "Here you go." And I was like, "Is it a lemon smoothie?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, man, it was the same fucking thing the dude kept carrying out. I was like, oh wow.
Where is this at? Is this Flint?
Yeah, that was the Miller Road
Yeah,
one.
well, that explains it.
Wow, that's offensive.
It
Jeez,
should be.
it should be. It's a great city.
For who?
Everybody around the community is fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah.
The buildings.
What happened a couple days ago downtown Flint?
What did I don't know? You tell
It was a
me.
huge shooting. It was at night. People were sitting there, and there was a big old gunfight there. Downtown Flint on the bricks.
Was it? Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Typical.
Typical. Anybody get hurt? Die?
I don't know. I don't know. I saw
Or
a
were they
live
just
video.
shooting
Somebody,
in the air for Memorial Day?
no, somebody was sitting there, and they started shooting, and they started running away. Somebody was just sitting on the curb recording it all. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's the thing about people recording stuff. It's like they will literally just say, like, yeah, this is just another day. Let me just hit record real quick. Fucking bullets whizzing by.
You almost hit me.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm just recording. Oh shit.
No witnesses.
There was I just seen a fucking video on Facebook. There's a regular pickup truck and he drives through the red light and then you see like every single Flint cop.
I heard
Which
about
is
that.
like
It's a big
four.
chase.
Yeah, and then he goes into this gate and he's just doing circles. The cops are just sitting there like block the gate and they just sit there while he's just doing fucking donuts. Like he's like, oh shit, there's a wall. Oh shit, there's a wall. Oh
I hate
shit.
people.
I'm like, that's funny. And the dude recording is like, I do that too, man.
Look like Grand Theft Auto.
You just have fun at this point. I've lived here for too long. Everything is just like, yeah, I get
You're
it.
used to it.
I am. I used to. What's the poorest you've ever been? You used to be like super poor, or you always had like kind of good money? Which I mean, you probably don't think you make good money now, but you do. Let's just get there.
I've been
I
poor.
make good money now.
I've been very poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
I can't give you numbers, but like,
No, I'm not saying numbers. Like, what's the craziest shit that you've had to do?
nothing. Nothing crazy like that.
No, you haven't been just
Oh, here,
crazy.
sucking toes in downtown
I'm not,
money or something,
I'm not
but-
thinking like that. You're thinking dirty.
I'm gonna need an example on what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, so like, when I first say, let's say, I knocked up my girl at 19 or 18. She had our first kid when I was 19. I was moved out shortly, well, before that kid was born, but we moved in literally with her mom, so that was fine until he was like 6-7 months, I think. And then we were like, we gotta get the fuck out. So we moved with one of her friends who was in a wheelchair. Yeah.
Why did I laugh at that?
I don't know, but
What the fuck is wrong with
what's
me?
wrong with you? So anyway, she's been, paralyzed for fucking ever, so wheelchair. And we decided to move in with her. It was the worst fucking idea in the world. And we had this small ass house. It was actually around the corner from where I am now. And we lived there for probably a year, but like the first 6 months with her as a roommate, it's so bad. Not only did she realize she had multiple dogs that were so you know how you got service dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine having a service dog that just wasn't a service dog. But
I didn't do shit.
you flat out just took it out like it was a service dog. You put the vest on it. She claimed they were trained. They didn't do shit. They didn't do shit, dude. And there was one. I don't even know what kind of dog it was. I don't even remember names. It was so long ago. Just a big ass fucking dog, right? And
Yeah.
we would have to ride the bus pretty much everywhere. I had to ride the bus for fucking so many years.
Like city transit.
The city, yeah, like MTA. Like I had to ride the bus. So we get on the bus and just imagine getting on this bus. One, you got her
Bus.
fucking chair, and then you got this dog that will literally lay in the middle of the aisle, and everybody that gets on has to walk over this dog. Most people got on and was like, "Nope," and walked back on.
Is it no?
Or get
Not
in the
today,
fucking-
Snake. What kind of dog was it? Was it a little dog?
You know, it was a bigger dog. I don't remember I'm trying to think of the breed, but I don't remember. It was so long. I blacked a lot of shit out from back then. And she was just a terrible roommate. Like, it fucking drove me insane. And there was like 3 other ones. And she would just like, oh, it's Tuesday, I'm going to take this one out and put the vest on. Like, none of them were fucking actually service dogs. At least it felt like it wasn't. They were just so like the whole. Imagine someone in a wheelchair having to like sit there and be like, "Hey, stop barking! Stop barking! Quiet! Quiet! Stop! Stop!" The whole fucking time, no matter what you were doing.
So, why does it matter if they're in a wheelchair or not, Dan?
Because if you have a service dog, there's a reason.
Oh,
They gotta be able to. They gotta go through these trainings. They shouldn't be barking at all. Unless they have like one of those seizure detector dogs. You know, those dogs are fucking dope. They'll fucking go nuts.
Okay.
Before you even know what's going on. You'll be like, they'll start alerting other people.
yeah.
And that person that has it will be like, oh, I'm about to have a seizure. And they won't even know. And then all of a sudden they just go into it. And the dog already knows. It's insane. But like a service dog is supposed to be super well behaved, and just imagine like a regular dog just like being spastic. That's how it was everywhere we went. It was a new dog. So annoying. It was the most annoying thing. Anyways, I don't even know why I started to talk about that.
I don't mind. It's something I get to learn.
Oh yeah, being poor. So, anyways, finally we ended up moving away and all that, and we were on our own. And it was like to the point where, like I said, we didn't have a car. We had to ride the bus everywhere. The city bus was like our way of getting anywhere. And like I would have to go to work. It would take me a fucking hour and a half one way. And through with a car, it was a 10-minute ride. Because what we did is I worked at McDonald's over in Grand Blanc on Holly Road. And I lived in Flint, so I had to take the bus to downtown, stop, and not only that, I had to do the early one because the bus I always got picked up always came late, so I had to get it there. And the way the Saginaw bus ran, one went down Holly Road and one just went straight a little bit farther and then turned around. So I had to get on a certain bus or I wasn't going to get to work. It was going to take me somewhere else. So and it only went every hour instead of every half hour. So I had to seriously plan out a fucking thing where I had to get on the Beach of Corona bus, get to downtown, wait a half hour, get on that bus to and it was the last stop every time. So it took me an hour and a half one way to get there. And then I would work until 11. So the last bus that ran was 11 o'clock. So I had to catch that bus or I wasn't going to get home. It was fucking sucky. And I did it for 2.5 years.
Never did the bus thing.
There were parts of my life where I was so fucking poor that I had to choose from a can of beans for dinner or fucking gas to get, like it was bad.
I've had that, but I've never had to take a bus.
Had no running water for a good 6 months before.
Okay,
I had to literally take 6 gallons of fucking empty bottles and go somewhere else, like a neighbor's house, to get water every single day, just to flush the toilet. Fucking.
That's because you couldn't afford the water bill, or
because once it got shut off, you had to pay so much more to get it turned back on.
Reconnecting fee, all that.
So we had to fucking save. Yeah, like nowadays, I'm like, oh, I got a water bill. Here you go. Fucking no big deal. Drop in the fucking bucket. Back then, it was like, a water bill is $100. How am I gonna pay it? You know, like it was fucking bad at times.
That's wild. I didn't know that. Yeah, no, I've never.
And seriously, riding the bus, have you ever seen? There's a video on YouTube, and it's called "Call the Amber Lamps." 2 words, Amber Lamps. Well, oh man. So basically, it's in Flint, the Flint MTA, and I remember when I rode the bus, I seen both of these guys all the fucking time. Like I recognize these guys from the video. Like I recognize the video just because I was there.
Yeah.
So there's both of them are older. One's white, one's black. One has a big beard. The white guy has a big beard. He was on every fucking time I was on. He was going to Walmart or fucking something. Every time. I see him every day almost. Black guy, pretty much the same thing. I don't know what he was just, you know, that's what you see the same people every day when you ride the bus, apparently.
Right.
Well, they started talking, and the white dude's like, he's like racist without thinking that he's racist. So they got into an argument, and he's like, how much does it cost for you to spit shine my shoes? And the dude's like, why are you asking me that? And he's like, "What? No, seriously. Why is a brother got to spit shine your shoes?" And he's like, "I don't care. If it was a Chinaman, I'm not prejudiced." And I'm like, "Whoa, okay." And I specifically remember being on the bus when this happened, in the back, literally looking like I wanted to die, just sitting in the back, pretty much ignoring it, because you only see this fight, what the words they say in the YouTube video, and so I was in the back, and they were just talking, right? In my visuals. I didn't hear any of the words. So I'm just sitting there fucking whatever. And he gets up and he moves to the front. The white guy. The black guy kind of follows him a little bit. And they keep fucking arguing. Finally, the white guy comes up and socks him. Socks him in the face. And continues to sock him in the face. Breaks his nose. Fucking blood everywhere. And in the video, everybody else, they're just sitting there, just looking forward. And me in the back of the bus, not even reacting.
Bus driver just
like, yeah, no, bus driver, the only reason he stopped was to kick the white dude off because he hit fucking other guy. And then the other guy is sitting there, his nose, in the video, it goes up close to him, his nose is bleeding and everything, and he's just like, call the ambulance, like the way he said it. And so that's why they call the amber lamps. You got the ambulance, and it's just blood fucking. Yeah, I'm like, when I first seen that video, I was like, oh hey, that was Tuesday. Like, I remember seeing that. That was cool. Yeah.
Wait, that's from a Flint bus?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that video.
Have you? Yeah, that's from.
Yeah.
It was right over on, like, right after they got out of the downtown station, because it was in downtown. I literally recognize in the video. I recognize the bench and everything. I'm like, oh yeah, that's that bench on fucking whatever, First and Saginaw or whatever, you know.
Huh. No, I had no idea.
Yep, I was there. It's a shit that shit happened fucking monthly though. That one just randomly got caught. Some teenagers were on the bus recording shit. So
World Star.
What?
They World Starred it. They put it on World Star.
Is that? Oh wait,
You've never heard of World Star before?
I don't know what that is. I'm 33. I don't know what that is. I don't know why my age has to do
Yeah, what's
I have no idea. But what is it? You got to explain to me.
like a viral video thingy?
Oh, it's kind of like like Vine or something. But
No,
not really at all.
they would post viral videos.
It's just the viral ones.
Yeah, like fights and if somebody ever gets into a fight and you hear somebody yell out World Star, that means they're going to put it on World Star. It's just a viral video site that holds viral videos. I mean, you can't just upload it and they'll do it. It's like I would say it's like TMZ, but no real like news reports.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's so funny. Okay, so now that brought me a memory of back at Nap Height. I was I was training a dude. You remember the tall black guy that was working with me for a while. It was kind of near the time where I ended up getting fired, but he left before
Maybe.
I did. Anyway, he was a big drifter. He liked to drift, and he's like, "Man, you ain't seen me out World Star." And I'm like, "The hell are you talking about?" And he shows me the
33
video,
out of it.
and he fucking drifts right into a AC unit on a commercial building. And crashes it, and like he totals his car. And I was like, "Oh my god, dude!" He's like, "Yeah, man, it was like 13 million views." I'm like, well,
I'm the fucking best, man.
Was it worth it? So no, I do that shit all the time. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." It was a funny video.
What are you doing today after you get the kiddos?
Well, it takes about an hour one way to get there, so after that, it's gonna be around dinner time. Figure that out, and then
Hey, that shit you posted on Facebook the other day, that pasta, I'll take the bowl.
Philly cheesecake or Philly cheesecake, Philly cheesesteak pasta. That was good as shit. I thought it was really good. I literally was just like, I googled, and I was like, "What should I have for dinner tonight?" And it showed that recipe, and I was like, "Okay," and I made it. What the?
I don't want to go to work tomorrow, man. I have enjoyed my time off. I spent the time with my kids, man. I've been playing a lot of games and stuff. I've been enjoying.
You go anywhere? You just
I have not done a fucking thing.
played?
No. Well, with
Monopoly?
kids? No. My son's been sick.
Is he still got that issue?
Yeah.
Really?
But that's not like what's been happening. So recently he was just not feeling well. So Friday night I took my niece. I had her all night. She had a sleepover with, my kids. Saturday, my sister-in-law took our kids. Because what was gonna happen was they were gonna, like, me and my wife were gonna go out. And I shit you not, I'm getting all my stuff ready. Kids are getting ready. The kids are gone by now. I have my son because they went to Outdoor Adventures, and they took him, and they were like, he's just existing right now. He's not really doing anything. So they brought him back to my house. He took a nap, and they were going to come get him when we get ready to leave. Well, my wife is getting ready, and she looked at me dead in the face and said, "I don't feel like getting ready anymore," and stopped. So I had planned all this for an entire week. Dinner, movie, hanging out with friends, all of this stuff. And she was just like, "I don't want to do anything." I was not happy because it had been the first time in a very long time that I was able to get rid of all of the kids.
Yeah.
And I'd been planning it solo. Like, I didn't ask her for help. Nothing. I was visibly and verbally.
Did you ask her why?
Nope. Couldn't care.
Why? See, there it is.
I partially think I know why. That she had a monthly visitor, and it started, and it was just like, meh.
Yeah.
So I think that might have been it, but so what? No excuse.
No.
What?
Jeez.
No excuse.
You don't have a heart, bro.
No, that's true.
No, that's true. What movie were you gonna go watch?
The new Doctor Strange movie.
Oh, fuck.
And I was gonna take her to Black Rock.
Is that close to you?
It's right down. It's on Irish Road. Yeah,
no
about
shit.
5 minutes away.
I fucking love that place so much, dude.
So but I gave her the option. I was like, "We're gonna go see Doctor Strange.
Boo!
And we're gonna go eat, and then we're gonna go out for drinks."
Woo!
I really wanted to go somewhere like Bar Louie, but I know it's closed. But something like Bar Louie, so I was gonna look for somewhere to go, and I had it all planned out. And she's just like, "I don't feel like getting ready."
Damn.
I'm like,
bummer, dude.
Okay. I was a little irritated, but I mean, she ended up ordering Black Rock. I went and picked it up, so we still had Black Rock. But I mean,
but that's not the same. You don't have the stone and nothing, man.
But we just sat at home. We watched a couple of episodes of the new season of Stranger Things.
Is it any good?
Stranger Things or the new season?
Yeah, the new season.
Yeah, I mean, we watched.
I don't think I ever finished the third season, so I don't know. I just don't have.
That doesn't surprise me with you. I mean,
I don't have the fucking like. I don't know what it is. I got bored of it 2.5 seasons in. I was like,
attention span for it.
I mean, there's shows out there that I've watched. I watched all 11 seasons of Shameless. That got my attention. Breaking Bad, that got my attention, motherfucker. Be better.
I need to sit down and watch Breaking Bad.
You do. It's the greatest.
Yeah, I really need to sit down and watch it. I think I will eventually.
Yeah, you know you won't.
I do. I need to.
So aren't they all the characters, like, kids-wise, older? They're, like, all old now, right?
No, I would say they're old, but they're definitely, teenager-ish.
No. Wolf, what is his name? Wolf Finhard? Finhard?
I don't know who or what that is.
The main character, the white dude, the nerdy kid that had the fucking curly hair. What's his name? I think his name is Wolf Finhard.
I could not. When you figure that out, Wolfenhard. When you figure that out, you let me know.
When I say it, it doesn't sound right. Hold on.
Wolfenhard.
Wolf Finhard, is it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Waiting for your answer. You tell me, ho.
Stranger Things cast. Finn. Oh, it was just a little backward. Finn Wolfhard, not Wolf Finhard.
Yeah. Finn Wolfhard.
I would love to name a child Wolf Finhard. Yeah, so Finn Wolfhard. It's still hard to say.
Ooh,
That'd be my first question. That'd be my first question to him. Do you hate your name?
It should be your first question. Still, it's a weird name.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. But yeah, he's
it could be Dan.
Fucking, how old is he now?
He's 18.
Yeah, he's an adult, bro. So do they still look like kids, or is it supposed to be later? And do they jump?
No, they still kind of look like kids, and they actually do a pretty good job of looking, still young. So, I mean, a couple of them, you can't, they're old, like you can tell. So
yeah, so it goes straight from 3 to 4, or is the timeline? Did they skip ahead a couple years? He was born in 2002.
It skips ahead.
So he's 20. He'll be 20 in December. God damn.
They're not playing 20. They're in high school. They're high schoolers now.
That's fucking crazy.
Freshmen.
Now, is this going to be their last season? I hope so.
I don't know. Why do you hope so? What's the matter to you?
Should have fucking ended after 2, honestly.
Why?
There's no more to be told.
Logical?
There's no more to be told.
It's still going pretty good, and it's got a good story.
Maybe I'll have to rewatch the third one, though. First 2 I got.
You just making shit up now. I just don't understand it.
What?
What?
I'm sorry. You say that again.
No,
the mic didn't pick it up. Go ahead.
It's fine. That's what I said.
Why won't you repeat it?
I didn't say anything.
Did you call me the R word? That's fucked up, dude. Now I got to cut it out and shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what you're talking about, and I'm gonna edit it to make it look like you're a bad child right now.
You're a crackhead.
Cut, and I'll be like, really? You're gonna be like, oh no.
Yikes.
Yikes, dude. Yikes, dude.
Yikes, dude.
So why are you so unexcited to go back to work?
I have enjoyed my time off. I don't like, and I'm still in the mindset of not wanting to do this for work anymore.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's still also like.
Did you ever think more about what you want to do instead?
No.
Or you just like, oh, I'll just stay stuck, I guess.
I think it's pretty much I'm just gonna stay stuck.
Why?
I mean, if I'm gonna be real, because like it was super awesome that like I'm laying underneath a truck and our new boss comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, you want to leave at 12?" And like I'm like, awesome. I was like, "Yeah." At first my answer was like, he's like, "Hey, Alex." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What do you think about leaving at noon?" And I'm like, "Well, what's everybody else want to do?" He's like, "That's not what I asked." And I was like, "Oh, I mean, sure, I can leave at 12." And then he asked the guy that's training me. He's like, "What time are you leaving?" He's like, "I'll stay till 2:30." And then I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I'm not about to be the only guy that leaves at 12, right? Because like, I don't want to be the new guy that leaves at 12, you know? So that I look around and literally everybody but Abby and the guy that's training me is leaving at 12.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
I
okay,
don't,
good.
I personally don't understand. I'm not one to be like, oh, let me keep working.
Money, I guess. I mean, if you need the money or you just don't want to go home, there's
That's
also that.
true. That's very true.
I mean, if I didn't want to go home, work would be the best. Yeah, I love being home. So, yeah, I think I'd love a job where I could work from home.
Really?
I've even looked. Yeah,
I think I would be so terrible because I would just be like distracted.
No, I would put myself in here and I would work from here. I wouldn't do any video games. Like Gus, my best friend Gus, he works from home. He works for a bank from home, and he does a fantastic job at being able to, like, he'll be in a Discord call with us, and he's like, "I'll be right back," and then mutes for an hour and a half and does his job.
Right.
So I mean, like, what he does is perfect because like he's like on e-lending or he does chat. Like if let's say you go on your bank's website and then at the bottom right they're like, hey, you send us a message and we can help you. That's like he's the one that answers. Yeah. Or he's a supervisor for a day and then he just kind of sits back and if people need help, he'll help. So like that would be a perfect job, but you can't find a job working from home making what we make unless you have some sort of degree in something like graphic doesn't just some degree. So
okay, go get one. I love the fucking silence, man.
Sorry, my wife texted me. She texted
sure.
priority over everything.
What?
She texted me.
She texted me. So you just ignore me, huh? Your wife is more important, huh?
She said grilled hot dogs sound so good, but there's no buns.
Wait, what?
She's at
like
Meijer.
In the house?
No, at Meijer.
Oh, at Meijer? No shit.
Yeah, that's what I was like. No buns. What the fuck?
I guess it is Memorial Day.
And I don't have a grill, so I don't know where she's gonna get all that from. Well, I mean,
you don't have a grill? Come on, man. Shit, I'll buy you a grill right now. Fuck.
Go ahead. Order on Amazon.
Okay. What's your address? Say it out loud.
Yeah. 299 9999999.
It says address not found.
Oh. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that is fucked up. You're in New Zealand apparently.
I am, yes. That is correct.
Did you just say no in German a bunch of times to me?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Let me have your address. 99999.
I watched the newest Jackass movie this weekend. I'm not.
I also watched it. They have like a 4 and a 4.5, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the 4. My wife made me turn it off.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. It was way too much penis for me. I was physically uncomfortable.
When I watched, there was just so much talking. Like they talked during the entire thing. So maybe I didn't watch I didn't watch the stunt one.
The ones because all of them have a 0.5, right? The 0.5 is almost like the documentary style where they talk about the movie and then they show the
maybe that's what I watched.
They show the shit that wasn't in the movie, the extra stuff.
Yeah, that's probably the one I watched. Like she was like sitting in bed eating, watching it. She's like, you got to turn this off. All of the vomiting. When the dude put the raw fish underneath his fat and then they saran wrapped it.
The sushi. Oh.
Yeah. And then he put the one in his ass and they ate it. And then they started throwing up.
Without hands. That's what's.
Devo is a badass bitch. Like there's just no way to get around it.
There is no way. He's awesome.
So. But yeah.
Even his sober persona is very fucking awesome.
You should start listening to his podcast.
He's a cool dude. I cannot fucking stand his voice for more than 10 minutes.
Really?
It's so just like, You do like his voice? Huh? Well, good thing he had to have an injury to make it that way.
Wow, man, that's pretty rude.
He did. He fucking injured his fucking throat.
I'll injure your throat.
Why are you threatening me? I'm just stating shit.
No, I wasn't threatening you.
You said I'll injure your throat. First of all, it sounds fucking sexual.
I mean, you take it how you want.
But yeah, no, I watched the whole thing. I actually watched 4 and 4.5, but I was just like, "God damn, man.
Yeah, I didn't
Do you
watch
have to show your penis that much?" Like it was just like from beginning all the way to the
Hey,
end.
I mean, I respect him for being that comfortable. You know,
All of them. It was like all of them.
Did you see the one where they played ping pong with their penises?
Yeah, what is
Like,
that thing?
I don't know.
What
They're like, all right,
fuck
pull
is
back
this?
as hard as you can. The thing stretched out to like a
Oh
full
my
fucking
god,
foot. I was like, oh
I
my
hated
god.
that so bad. Yeah, you
I'm
watched
laying in bed
4.5 then because they didn't show that. That was in the Forever. It's Jackass Forever. That's not the only thing they do on that one. On that one was they put the string and ball thing.
Yeah, with the monster.
No, the string and ball where you have the paddle and you go and the ball goes.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, so you didn't even watch the right one.
Oh, sorry.
Idiot.
Wow, dude. That's pretty messed up.
Yeah, pretty much. But whatever the fuck that thing is that they had,
Like I just changed topics from just fucking
that
calling
was
me an
really
idiot, and you're
fucking
like,
weird. Like, how does it get so flat?
oh no,
Like,
I'm an idiot. How am I supposed to know?
See, I'm uncircumcised, so if that thing would have put on mine, and you know how they did the
You
tug
said
of
you're
war,
uncircumcised?
yeah, and they did the tug of war, it would literally catch the skin at the end and just like pull even more. Because it was so fucking flat, it just would like pull stretchy skin, man.
I've never. Okay, uncircumcised. All right. I mean, hey, I'm not.
You didn't know
whatever.
that?
How would I know that, Dan?
Not, remember fucking Tuesday, 2019?
No, we weren't friends.
No, we were that night. We were very friendly.
Nice try, buddy.
Nice try, buddy.
Nice try, buddy.
Oh shit!
Nice try, buddy.
I really want to see the new Top Gun movie, man.
Yep. I gotta go see it.
Just the fact that they fucking went through the training they had to go through because all their scenes in the plane were actually in the plane flying.
Yeah.
Just to watch
I heard about that. I was also read somewhere that they did a take to where they like genuinely had to get it right the first time because in the take they knew it was going to destroy their set. So,
so I know what you're talking about. That one where he flies over and the roof of the thing flies
I don't
off.
know.
It destroyed the set. He said it wasn't supposed to. He's like he didn't have a clue. Like the director was like, I did not know that was going to happen, but we did it, and the whole roof came off, and the dude fucking almost flew backwards. And they're like, and that was it. The set was destroyed, and we couldn't rebuild it. So I said, I guess that's gone in the movie.
oh, jeez.
There's a lot of that actually. There's one part where the dude gets out of his seat, like he falls. Like he wasn't strapped in right, so he falls out of his seat because they were inverted and hits his head on the fucking window. That's in the movie. And it was like a straight blooper.
Could you imagine that being however many thousands of feet in the air and falling out of your seat while you're inverted in a jet?
No, I fucking hate that.
That would be terrifying.
But I would love to watch it on the big screen. Did you know he actually they already broke the record for Memorial Day box office opens?
Not only that, it's Tom Cruise's first $100 million opening movie for the weekend.
Which actually is surprising to me because he has some big fucking movies.
Yeah, but $100 million in a weekend?
Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
Insane.
What was their budget, man?
That's a good question, to be honest. I'm not sure.
Let's find out. What's
Let's
it called?
find out.
Top Gun.
Yikes, dude.
Budget. Oh, well, they did make money. It was 152 million, and they've made it worldwide 248 this weekend. So they made some money.
That's insane. Just the weekend, man.
I was thinking like just on gas alone, how much they had to spend. Those fucking jets are nuts.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
Yep, not
fucking
ready,
think
man.
Tom Cruise is like one of the craziest motherfuckers. Because he was the
Yes.
reason, I guess, I was watching a whole video on it. I guess the whole reason they did do it that way they did it is because of him. Because they called him and they're like, hey, we're looking to make a new Top Gun movie. And he's like, cool. Are we getting in the A14s for real? And he's like, what? And he's like, okay, I'm not doing it unless that happens. And they're like, and he's like, also, we're going through the Navy aviation training. I'm going to get a hold of them right now to set that up. And he's like, what just happened? Also 25 million. At least. That's it.
That's insane.
And they're just like, okay, sure.
Insane.
And they had to literally go through the overwater emergency. So basically they go into like a model plane and they just dunk it in the water and you got to escape. That's intense, man.
It is, yeah.
And then they do the whole hold you underwater to make sure you can live for a long enough time. It's like, what? What if you don't, though? Oh.
I hate it here.
You hate what
Matt,
here?
I want to be a wealthy man like that. Just be like, oh, I want to spend $25 million to go get trained by the fucking Navy Aviation Center. Wild.
Well, there's your dream right there, Bubba. Go for it.
When I was younger, I did want to fly planes.
I thought you wanted to do what? You just wanted to be Air Force then?
Blue Angels.
What's that?
You'll have to Google it in your free time.
Fine, Jesus.
You won't.
But you can't just talk about it. Of course not.
They're
on a
like,
podcast. You can't talk about it. You just got to tell me to Google it on my free fucking time. Yeah, that pissed me off.
you know what? Get over it. I'm glad it did.
Okay, get over it. No, for real. What are they?
Nope.
No, for real. What are they?
They're jets that are blue.
Okay. How fast they go?
Fast. They're like show jets. I guess you could consider them show jets.
Oh, okay. With the loop-de-loops and the hoop-de-doops.
And the inverted
Shoop-de-doops.
Shooby-doo, da-ba-da-doo-be-doo, bam-ba-da-doo-da.
Tarzan.
That's right.
I just want to watch it. Every time you do that, I want to watch that movie.
No, you don't.
Who made the soundtrack to that?
Phil Collins.
Fire, bro.
Come on.
What?
Yeah, Phil Collins is the best. I think that's my favorite soundtrack of any movie ever.
Are you gonna pass out? What was that?
You saying aw?
No, you were like, hold on.
No, I said aw because I was playing with a bobby pin and it fell out of my hands.
Okay. It was just the way your face was and everything. I was like, what's wrong with this guy?
I would have to say, like, soundtrack wise, my favorite, like, I have two, is Tarzan and then Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the animated one.
Are you excited for the second one?
Yes.
Through the Spider-Verse? Which I actually got excited because I actually watched that because of you. The first one.
Good.
And I was
Good
like,
movie,
this is kind of dope.
Great movie.
And then I watched the newest No Way Home, right?
Yeah.
The newest Spider-Man. And I was like,
Far From Home?
these
No
are
Way Home?
kind of
No Way
cool,
Home.
man. These are good movies, man. And then the new Doctor Strange came out, and I'm like, I'm good. They're just gonna go fucking insane on this multiverse bullshit.
Well, yeah, they saw how the one was nice, so.
It's so annoying. There's gonna be fucking there's gonna be a movie, Avengers ×3, and it's gonna be every version of every superhero in the same fucking screen. 3 fucking Hulks, 3 Iron Man, 3 Spider-Man.
Jesus.
Can you imagine? Oh, fucking Lord. Hate
You are a
so
dick.
bad. I'm not a dick. You know
what?
why you're mad? It's because you know it's fucking true.
Wanna know why I'm mad?
Tobey Maguire's gonna be 78 years old, still playing Spider-Man.
I'm mad.
of this multiverse bullshit. The only person that's not mad is him. Because he's like, I'm still making money being Spider-Man. I'm like 40. I only had like 5 lines too. It was perfect. Made enough money to fucking live the next 10 years.
You're 10 years.
I'm not 10 years. I'm 33.
Yes, I know. You've said it a few times.
I don't know why. Why did I say that? Apparently, I
you're
want
fucking
people
weird,
to know. How old are you?
Guys, in case you didn't know, he's 10 years.
I'm 10 years. I'm not the band.
These chicks don't even know the name of my band.
That's so unfunny, dude.
Yeah, it's fine. You ready to go back to work?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I love it.
I just sit here and wait for the day, the next day I get to go to work, man. That's it. That's all I do.
I'm just going to quit.
You're not going to show up?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what are you going to do? You quit, what are you going to do? Huh?
I get my hire and stuff in 2 days, 3 days. I'll be there. I'll be this week.
Thursday.
Yeah. I hope they go through with it. I shouldn't have. I'm not going to remind them, that's for sure.
Well, why wouldn't they?
I don't know. Maybe they'll just let me go.
Well, they're trying to buy you out after 30 days, right? So you could technically just stay temp for 3 what?
I won't. If they don't do what we agreed on, then I'm out.
Right. And then what?
Whatever I want.
Hell yeah. What's that?
I can tell you.
What are you scrolling on right there? I just see your glasses. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, I'm on Twitter.
Yeah, sure.
I am. I'm serious.
That's a fucking big ass pair of titties on Twitter, bro.
Bro, I wish. There's no titties there. Shit, now I'm scrolling back going titties.
Right. Oh, that's not titties. Those are balls. Damn.
You know it. Yeah.
You look tired. Are you tired?
I am tired.
Midday fucking blues or something going on.
I think so. Yeah.
Shit.
I think
I honestly, I have done so little this weekend. The only thing I actually did productive was like I mowed my yard yesterday.
No, I didn't. I mean, I paid for to get mine done, but
I pretty much took a nap every day. Every day. It's like, I don't know, man. The fact that if I still didn't have kids, I think I'd be a mess. Like, I'm a mess when I have all 3 kids and everything, but like that's like more, I don't know. I guess it's just comfortable. I'm more together when my life is falling apart. It feels like, because when I have nothing to do, I'm just like, guess I'll just sleep my life away.
Weird.
Isn't it? It's so weird.
That's weird.
I didn't shower.
No, I did that.
That makes one of us. I'm stanky. All right, Texty
You
Wexty.
fucking.
I gotta go fucking pick my kids up.
Why? Just leave them there.
No, because like I just got done saying, my life is fucking terrible without them. 4 days without them, I want to fucking cry.
No, you don't.
I cried myself to sleep last night.
Good.
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 When's the last time you cried? Like legit cried? And what was the cause of it?
Probably I was drinking and then I was mad at my dad.
Yeah.
Recently.
Like how drunk do you have to be to get to that like emotional state? You know,
I'm an emotional little bitch, so not very drunk at all.
Me too. I swear to God. What was it? Saturday. You know a green tea shot, right?
Yeah, love those.
I fucking love them so much. Well, I went and got shit to make those, but I made it a cocktail, right? Like whole cups of them, and I had like 3. And I was just like a sad little puddle.
Should have done our podcast then.
No, dude, I would just be like, just think about times. Yeah, I can't do it.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm gonna have some drinks as soon as I get off here with you.
Ew.
I'll make some drinks.
Grass.
God. No, what's gross?
Nothing. What are you gonna drink? Same thing you
Jack
always
and
do.
Coke, always, baby. I know what it does to my body, so
What is that?
like I know how much I can drink of it, so
Oh,
and I know how to make it.
I don't know. The shit I was making the other day was fucking good and strong.
I don't like strong drinks.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the only reason I knew it was strong is because after I had 3, I was pretty fucking buzzed.
You don't drink though, so
I know,
you have a low tolerance.
That's I understand that, but it's still like you still have to have some kind of alcohol consumption to feel the way you feel.
Did you hear about that one guy that put a disguise on to make him look like an old woman and threw a cake on the Mona Lisa painting?
What?
Yeah, something about it's like
So
a climate.
random
Yeah, it's like a climate
and funny.
protest. He threw cake on the painting.
Climate protests.
I don't know what Mona Lisa had anything
Social
to do with
climate
it,
or like weather climate. It's fucking hot in here. Whoa.
but cake. So
I did not hear about that. That must be fake news?
No,
Where'd
there's
you
a
get it
picture of
from? Climate.org?
PETA. Anyways, this is the end of the podcast.
I know the fucking art. There's a guy that taped a banana to the wall and sold it for like millions of dollars.
There's this other dude that runs and he holds like a marker on the wall and hits like a trampoline and jumps up and it just steady draws on the wall. And he's like selling that.
That's cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go pick up your kids.
All right.
All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck off.